Hello everyone, and welcome to this in-depth review and comparison between the Huawei P10 Plus and the Samsung Galaxy S9. So today we are going to be looking at build quality, speed, processors and cameras, just in general, everything that you need to know about a smartphone. So let's get started in terms of build quality. So I'm going to turn both of them off. Let's see their builds. So here we have the S9, which features a great display. It's around 2556p to 1440p, which is very good for a smartphone display. Comes with an 8 megapixel front facing camera, and on the back it comes with a 12 megapixel rear facing camera, which is pretty good, and a fingerprint sensor on the back, which is, some say, hard to reach, but I don't find that at all, and I can unlock it with any finger, and it's pretty easy. Like, I mean, not really any, but the index finger is the most ideal one, and it's also very accurate, because if I just tap it once, the phone will unlock. So I find that really good. And a flash over here. As always, it has a headphone jack, unlike some other phones. And overall, it's a great phone in terms of device build. It also features Gorilla Glass 6, which I forgot to mention. So let's get into the Huawei P10 Plus. This comes with a slightly worse display, but it also isn't really bad. You're not going to see any pixels. It's Retina. It's 1080p by around, I think, 1440. So it's not like some great resolution that you'll see like HD plus on the Samsung Galaxy S9. But it features a dual megapixel lens, which is capable of 20 megapixels. Comes with a flash aluminum back build, which I find really great. Also a headphone jack. Speakers here, and it's pretty good. It's really easy to hold. So now let's get into, also the front camera is 8 megapixels, but now let's get into the devices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock both, and now I'm going to power them both off, and we're going to see which one starts quicker in terms of boot times. So let's go ahead and get them together. Let's go to power or restart on 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, shoot. Okay. So the Samsung Galaxy S9 showed its logo quicker, and the Huawei now. So they're both very great phones, and their processors are very fast. I think the Samsung might boot up a bit quicker, but the Huawei is still great. So yeah, we have the Samsung unlocked and ready to go, and the Huawei coming in at around 10 seconds later. Not too bad, still great. So now let's get into the device's cameras, and then we'll get into speed and processor. So I'm going to take a quick photo, something right here. We're going to test front facing, and we're just going to test the general camera. So I'm going to take a quick shot, and we'll see how great it comes in with resolution. So here we have the photo that I've just taken. So as you can see, it's pretty HD, and you're not going to notice any blur. Even as you zoom in, like, you can see that there's like no pixels whatsoever. It's a great smartphone camera, which I've concluded. Let's take a look at the Huawei. So the Huawei comes in like this. I kind of think the Huawei is a bit more clear, actually. But yeah, for $140 cheaper, actually, the Huawei is great. So now I'm going to get rid of multitasking pages on both devices. Let's go home here. Let's get rid of this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to run up some basic apps, and we'll see which one's faster. So settings, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the Samsung was a bit quicker there. Let's actually do that one more time. Kind of got delayed on the Huawei. 3, 2, 1. So the Huawei is a bit quicker there. Let's go into YouTube. 3, 2, 1. So that was about the same there. But for $140 cheaper, Huawei is actually performing very good. Very surprised. Play Store in 3, 2, 1. The Huawei seemed to be a bit quicker there. Let's get into Gmail. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that was quicker on the Huawei. Let's get into Google. 3, 2, 1. So the Huawei is a bit quicker there as well. Let's get into one last app. Let's get into, actually, let's go Google Classroom in 3, 2, 1. So a bit quicker there on the Huawei as well. So as you're gonna notice is the Huawei is much quicker actually in terms of processors. Even though this runs a Snapdragon 835, Huawei specialized processors are always the greatest, which it seems to be in every single case, as you can see. Now let's get into RAM test. So first, let's get into settings. Let's see if they have to reload any. So obviously not there. Huawei's gestures are always great. Always like those. Let's get into YouTube. So no reloads there. Let's get into Play Store. 3, 2, 1. So no reloads. The Huawei features 6 GB of RAM, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S9 has a bit less, which is actually surprising, but that's fine. Now let's get into YouTube real quick, and let's play the speakers and see which has a better speaker. You guys can tell me in the comments down below, but we'll see based on this test. I'm just gonna play some Alan Walker Fade, and we'll see what happens. So first up, let's go Samsung Galaxy S9. Let's go ahead and get that loud. So just give it a second. This actually has dual speakers, which is always great. So that is the Samsung Galaxy S9. Let's see the Huawei.
Smoothies. They're powered by the nutritional goodness of fruits.
So I'm gonna play it till 22 seconds, and we'll see which one is actually louder.
Make it mighty good smoothie.
Dual speakers as well.
Shadow to my light, did you feel us? Another star, you fade away.
So, you guys can tell me which one was louder. I personally think that they were equal, but you guys can tell me in the comments what you guys feel, because they're both great phones. So, without further ado, guys, I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so here we are, we're back here, and I've concluded that for the money, the Huawei is a better deal. Whereas the Samsung Galaxy S9 will definitely have more features, whereas a flagship, which is much newer, or not much, or about a year newer than the Huawei P10 Plus. The P10 Plus still performs very good. You're not going to see any delays in this device, but the Samsung Galaxy S9 will definitely have more features. If you're more towards a daily driver, something that will just get you through, has features, you can still game, the Huawei is going to be the better deal. But if you're looking for a smartphone that is just great in terms of like showing off to your friends or whatever, the Samsung Galaxy S9 is going to be the better buy. So that concludes this video. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment down below what you thought is better, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.